Hello and welcome back to Leximan. Last time we had to get a real job and that sucked. I'm gonna be honest with you, that didn't spark joy. But we managed to escape the city and hopefully that means I don't have to work a real job anymore. So let's see how this goes. In case you're not familiar, make sure to check out the stream I did for the first 2 hours of the game. I then did a Let's Play that is also on the channel, I'll link it below, for the next 2 or so hours. So we are now on part 3. Also, thank you so much to Marvelous for the copy of the game. Let's get right into it. So last time we saved here, we are, I think, in the sewers or something. There's like some rat people. It's pretty dire. Oh. Trebuchet wizard. Yeah! Hiya! Yeah! This age mage is just throwing rocks at the distant barbed wire over and over again, completely ineffectually. Are those just lights? Or yeah, I think those are just light runes or something. You happen across a sewer wizard who is soundly asleep along the path. Watch out! Is the music? It feels a bit loud. I'll put it all the way down here. You notice he has a few tracks stuck to the bottom of his extremely thick boots. Okay, what is this door? As you approach the door, you're suddenly filled with an uncertain dread. Staring at the handle, it thrums with power and you cannot bring yourself to grasp it. Alien screams and ominous snarling is heard beyond. Not ideal. Oh, we kinda just went in a circle. Okay. What's with the rats? Okay, nothing. Oh! There's a line of rats, each injured from the battle, being administered cubes of cheese. Seems anything can be resolved with cheese for them. Anything. Perhaps this war will never end. I'm gonna be real with you. Oh my god. Sorry, I was gonna say I think everything on my problems could be resolved with cheese, but there's a rat in a tank. What? Why is there an armored tank down here? Yip yip yip! Waka 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 waka! This horrific creature is a deadly weapon that knows no bounds. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave. You nearly trip over a scampering rat in its little cart. There are dozens of similar little carts bringing supplies to all corners of the battlefield. Oh, look at that little flag! Cute. Okay, let's go this way. These rats are fighting for their lives against a particularly passive alligator. The sewer alligator snaps at the rats with a sharp crack of its jaw. In response, the rats squeak in panic, flailing their toothpicks roughly in this direction. I'll leave you guys to it. I thought I could maybe leave through a pipe, but clearly not. You approach a stoic and staring sewer mage, staring into the distance. Rats! He then takes a bite out of an uncooked potato. Your approach stirs him from his self-reflection as he looks up. Ah, fellow wizard. Behold our folly. We can defeat thousands of rats, but they seem to replace themselves within the minutes. He takes a long swig from a moldy bottle and turns it upside down, sighing. Look at us, unable to even get a refill on my mold juice. The sewer wizard's eyes glow with a mysterious arcane power. Behold. He donks his pipe against a nearby wall. Clang! You have learned the way of the cacophony. Ah, wise words. Okay. You arrive in a large chamber filled with tin-roofed shacks and bustling with strange grimy wizards. Waterfalls of filth spill from pipes and shine rivers and basins all around you. Delicious. This must be the Undercity, home of the sewer monsters. While you stare about in wonder, the others have gone on ahead to catch up. Wait. A discarded old rubber duck floats in the sewage below. Not seeing you around here, but you look wizardy enough. Move along. Yay! Where are the others? Back when I used to live in my own tower, we just use magic sewage away. Oh, we just magic sewage away. We're in none of these sewers. These poor city fools, leaving a practical dungeon for mischief right under their own feet. I know this place like the back of my hand. The MPD would never be able to catch us. Hello, guys. Well, 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 if it isn't Generic City's very own MPD. And what's this lot? Wizard bounty hunters? Ha! You finally accepted you'll need magic to defeat us superior sewer monsters. Very well, let us show our strength in battle. Sorry to interrupt, but not really, mate. We just want to have a chat. What? You aren't here to take us down? Well, why are you here then? I've already prepared myself for a good old-fashioned duel. Speak your plea to the Undercity. They'll be watching you. It's my boy. I see. One of the few legal wizard territories, Academy Elementina, now reduced to ashes. Suppose that's not too bad. It was a bit rubbish. What? Can you take us to that place or not? We agreed to your terms, and of course we do have a way to take you to that place. That place! Mul Maram, the ultra-magical hyper-dungeon. But on one condition. We're not the sole owners of this Undercity. We rival the rats of this place, ruled by the Rat King. Find the Rat King and defeat him, or just chase him out. Then we'll make you the portal. We have no choice but to accept, no matter how dangerous or difficult this is. Oh, I don't want to bother the rats. Call in some favors at the Emperor. See if we can have any files on the Rat King fella. Finally, we're getting so close. Let's do this. Okay, where is the Rat King? Now, I wonder if it's gonna be a Rat King by the literal definition, or just like a big rat. What a cute little rat! Sniff, snuff. Oh no, Ressa! The floor gives way suddenly, and Ressa slips down a cleverly hidden hole. Wah! The rat chitters mischievously down at Ressa before scampering after her. No, Ressa! With a thud, Ressa slides to the floor. Ouch! Guys? Yay! Stupid Sir Wizard fell for a sneaky hole of doom! A large fat rat sits up on its hind legs and points at Ressa, mocking her relentlessly. Hey, where am I? Grehehe, in Maze of Doom, never escape here. Now you tell all secrets of Wizard. What? Hey, this is Ressa pauses and looks down as she puts her hand in something wet. Something warm and wet. Coffee. Ressa has spilled her coffee all over the flagstone floor. The fat rat, sensing imminent danger, backs off suddenly. You made me spill my coffee! Ressa rises up, eyes glowing red with anger. You're getting me a new one, and you're showing me the way out. Rat squeaks in fear and starts to flee. Quickly, catch him! Run! Diving onto the rat, Ressa attacks and picks him up with menacing power. Okay, no hurt. You better show me the nearest place I can get a cup of coffee and the exit out of here. Yes, it's this way. Don't hurt. I help. Oh, okay then. Thanks. Ressa spends a few moments fussing the giant fat rat before she forces him to direct her to the exit. Good on you, Ressa. So, you think she went that way then? I know she did. Just look at all these rats. She loves rats. She does like rats. Okay. Wait, what's going on here? The Sewer Wizard, deserter prisoner, seems to be having a surprisingly peaceful time. Even if his hands are bound, he seems pretty relaxed alongside the fat rat that's slouching beside him. I shall not disturb then. Behold, the Rat Commander! A solitary red eye comes upon you with a menacing gleam. He returns to his parchment, moving together tiny recycled air fresheners, which must represent the enemy force. That's great. Okay, let's save. Oh? A man-sized rat, oh my god, it's gigantic, approaches. He peers at you gingerly before tilting his head. You there, be careful. There are reports of sewer wizards in the area. You're not a wizard, are you? Because we're in a sewer, so that would mean... His eyes widen. He gives a nervous squeak, inhaling sharply and breathing in the rancid sewer air. Takes a moment, stooped over, coughing and wheezing, before straightening. State your business. Cheese. You lob a chunk of cheese at the rat, sir. Sniffs. That is good business. You may pass. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, truly... Cheese does solve all my problems here. Oh, the Rat King! It's an actual king! Ressa, told you she'd be here. Guys, you found me? How? A trail of broken bottles, greasy black hairs, and lingering anxiety. Makes sense. So these are your real wizard friends, yet to bring the MPD. Yeah, hi. I love Junko. Traitors! Traitors! Traitor traitors to the unwizardly kind. Squeak, squeak. I will deal with you personally. Oh, okay. It's the Rat King. You, not from down here, stink like nasty wizards. Rat King chitters and sniffles. Crown his ratty head wobbles. Okay. Sniff. You take a hearty sniff of the air and immediately begin to feel ill. Your vision begins to fade as literal stink lines appear in the air. The sewer stench is too much and you pass out. Leximan! 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 Great, now I have to go back. How about boop? Your eyes crackle menacingly. An ominous red glow surrounds your hand as it begins to stretch out towards the Rat King. Sniff! Lightning cracks, thunder shakes. You dart forward and touch the Rat King on his snoot. Like that. The Rat King sniffles some more and rubs his nose. I don't think this is working, Leximan. Maybe we should try something else. You're just too gentle of a soul to try and defeat this grotesque villain through such kind means as a simple boop. Ready that lexicon, let's try this again. No, okay, so we cannot sniff, we can biff, we can bop, we can snop. Let's bop. Your eyes crackle menacingly. An ominous red glow. Oh wait, that's the same thing. Okay, bopping also doesn't work. Okay, so boop and bop did the same thing. Let's try to snoop. Can we snoop? With a wave of your hand, you sum the Rat King's diary. What? You know, look. Well, what do we have here, Leximan? Embezzling cheese funds and a stalemate conflict against the crocodile people. Hold up the diary to the teeming masses of rats that surround you. Squeak! Squeak, squeak, squeak! Like a cacophony of squeaking is ear-splitting. The swarm of rats chase the Rat King off deeper into the sewers. Job well done. Time to go back to those wizards. Nice. Well done. You've done your part of the bargain. Now you can get them portal out of here, right? Wish it was longer. That went by quicker than expected. Correct. It won't take long. Give us a while to perform our justration. You can see the wizard ordering a pizza on his phone. Well, it was a pleasure, mates. Wish you luck in your quest to take back Mango Chutney, or whatever the place was called. Thanks, Junker. So this is it, the portal to... Don't say it! Oh, fine. It is fun to say, though. Does this happen to be an MP072 high-powered anti-magical stun grenade? Oh no! Down on the ground! Spellbooks and staves away behind your back! What? But you can't do that! Leximan here is the police commissioner! Really? I'm the police commissioner! And I thoroughly fire Leximan here now! No! This sounds like some grade A unicorn... But we're helping them get out of here! They'll be so far away we'll never see them again! Enough! There's only one place for all these worthless wizards! Super Prison! We had a report of you working alongside them. I was sure to place hidden microphones on you two in advance. Speaking of which, you'll be joining them for working with wizards. So long! Get your hands off us! We're not going anywhere! Where we're this close. No! No, we got... Oh my god, are we going to Super Prison? No! I don't want to go to Super Prison. Now, these amounts of restraints are really necessary. Yeah, you're gonna be seeing a lot of these anti-magical, as I'm sure you guessed. Just stay calm and we might get luck. I think it's pretty clear that we have here are a bunch of wizards and a pair of traitors. Pointy hats? Check. Goofy robes? Check. Dangerous society? Check, check, check. I sentence you to life in Super Prison. Objection, Your Honor! No? Oh, I didn't even say my piece yet. At least I got to say the thing. The trial ain't looking good. Is there really nothing up our sleeve, Masters? Don't bother. Once you're in this mess, it's almost impossible to get out. The slumber waits. Oh. Oh no! I lost my ISO tourniquet. The group is transported by train to Super Prison, where you can already smell your warden miles before you arrive. Your stomach churns as you're blindfolded and placed on an express train to the vicious maw that is known as the Wizard Super Prison. We're doomed again! Maybe we should just become sewer monsters instead of whatever plan that was. Quit complaining, Elementine Knight. That's hardly going to get us anywhere. Quit complaining! Do you have any idea where we're going? He's right, you know. Could have taken the coward's way out and sold you out after knowing you're innocent. But rather suffer now than suffer later. Yes, could have taken the easy way out too by joining those Undercity wizards, who actually cause problems and spin around in the filth. But that's not what the Great Emmentine stands for, at least according to those project legals. The path to glamour is a tough one, and screwing other people over is a shortcut to it. This will just be one of those tough times. We'll find our way out of here, I promise you that. Can it back here! You hear Master's grunt as he's poked with a stick. Oh, where am I going? This place looks pretty terrible, doesn't it? They could at least have prepared us a better tour. I did a civil service on making burgers. It looks like you can play some footy there. Footy? Is that something to do with feet? No time for football. No way we can stick around here. I'll punch the way out. I have to. Silence, prisoners! Oh. Look at this grunkly little guy. This here's your new home for Zam knows how long, so get used to the sight of it. I'll be your lovely warden for the duration, Warden Gibb, and don't forget it. He pauses, squinting as his sickly yellow eyes pass over you all. Just look at the lot of you. A bunch of rotten, maggot-ridden wizards and traitors to the MPDs, I hear. So you're the one I sent some of the baddies to. I've served you for over 10 years. Captain E. Mazdas, Peacemaker, and Officer Junko. Either of those names ring a bell? You owe me for my hard work during the fighting. You gotta let us out of here. I don't know this one. And I don't like her either. Hose pie! Rah! Cold! Now you rotten, rot-featured rot-bags. Unless anyone else finds a cold shower, you'll start marching for yourselves right away. You better pay attention, because I don't take kindly to lateness or laziness. You, potato features! He points a fat finger at Leximan. Oh! You're in cell 3F, you hear me? Get moving. Oh my god, I'm sprinting. I'm making a run for it. 3F. You hurry along fearing the warden what the warden might do if you don't get your cell like an obedient little prisoner. 3F. Where is that? Oh, it's down here. Oh, I'm with a group. Cell 3F. Ah, there it is. Wait a moment, what's going on here? Is this your cellmate? You weren't expecting 4 of them. Come on, escape wizard. We're just here to admire your talent, it's all. Yeah, you've got a way to use your magic even here in super prison, right? Slip us right out. Well, haha. My fine fellows, I promise you I'm not magical. I'm just a humble janitor in this establishment. And if I was, I wouldn't be able to cast my way out of here anyway. It's 100% sealed. No way to escape even for an artist like me. The burly prisoners look at each other and give some hearty laughs. Cut the crap, little scamp. Ah, my beanbag! I was going to stash a file that... Oops. See, I knew this little kobold rat had an escape plan. Put it this way, little thing. We just want in so we can help you, that's all. You don't need these extra silly steps. Besides, can you stand another day longer in here knowing without your magic? I sure can't. I'm not magical. So modest, enough games. You're helping us get out of here, whether you want to or not. Oh dear. They say you have to assert your dominance on your first day in super prison. And what better way than saving your cellmate from some band of two-bit bullies? Without thinking, you step between the thugs and the kobold. Oh, they do look a bit stronger than you. Wait, I don't have my lexicon. Or at least I don't think I can cast. Please, I told you, I don't know magic. Mercy. The dubious little creature looks small, weak, and with very spindly legs and arms. Once you arrive, they turn desperately to you. You look like a real wizard. Go on, tell them I'm not magical, please. You don't sense any magic in them, and you don't have a feeling they're telling you. And you have a feeling they're telling you the truth. As you stand there in thought, the 2 thugs turn to you. Get lost, Chavy. This doesn't concern you, unless you want a taste of toilet water. The thugs crack the knuckles, and you have a feeling they're not here for a second opinion. Look out! You're going to have to use the items around you at your disposal if you're going to beat them. Take one or multiple, then use. Okay. What is this? Oh, socks! Snatching a pair of socks on the floor, you dual-wield them and spin them menacingly at the thugs. Aha! I see you're spinning my socks. Why though? Gahaha! What's that little runt doing? That wasn't effective, and that little kobold looks like they could use your help. Perhaps combining them will have a better effect. Placing the surprisingly heavy rock inside the sock, you wonder where to go from here. Aha, now I see what you're doing. Just tie the end and you'll have a weapon. Smack! Ouch! You shut your mouth, little runt. You call that a weapon? Well, bring it on then. There's 2 of us and only 1 of you. Smash, slam. Oof! Following the kobold's advice, tying up the weapon around the rock proves to be a surprisingly effective weapon. Brandishing it, you swing it in a circle above your head and threaten to use it again. Grr, you'll pay for this! Let's get out of here. The kobold sniffles, wiping a bruise on their snoot as they turn to you in gratitude. Damn. Rock sock. Wow, that was incredible! Devious even. Thank you for saving me. I'm Snink. Snink. I wish I could repay you somehow, but I have as much to give as you'd expect for a prisoner. I'd keep the weapon. Who supposes the small kobold appraises you with simultaneously cunning and pathetic beating eyes. Actually, you seem like you can keep a secret. People who aren't talkers are always more trustworthy. Look at this! The little kobold looks left and right for guards, who are carefully unfolding a big blue chart laid with thumbtacks and red string, and scrawled annotations and diagrams. Here we are. I don't know how those 2 thugs found out, but they're actually right. About the escape plan I meant, not the wizard part. Everyone used to rely on their magic in the super prison. But I didn't, because I've never been magical. I suppose in that they caught me, they thought I was that good. I'll take it as a compliment, plus it means they won't be expecting my escape. There are a lot of anti-wizard measures here in this prison, which will have no effect on me. However, I've been missing a key component to my plan. Accomplices. I saw you came in here with some of your friends. They're as trustworthy as you. I may finally be able to get the escape plan in motion. Get them all here in the cell. Once everyone's here, I can appraise their skills. And thank you again. Okay. Let's have a little save. Okay. Do I need to get them like 1 by 1? Because that might be hard to recognize them. I wonder where they went. Okay. So here, that's Mazdas and Junker. Check out Leximan. Mazdas and I get to be cellmates. Stop sounding so happy about it, you oaf. It's barely big enough for 1 of us in here. Don't know what you're complaining about. This is right spacious. Much better than the guard box outside the city. Anyway, what's that? A plan? Oh, thank the frogs. Can't wait to get out of here already. Meet you there, Leximan. Oh, okay, so they just kinda teleport there. Oh, that is much easier, to be fair. I'll take it. Is this Ressa? Nope. It's really hard to recognize people with those sprites. What the hell? Who are you? This rather dim-witted looking guard is watching over what looks to be an absolutely pointless corridor. Alright. Okay, I'll leave you to it. Look at all these rats. The goblin pushes his cap back from over his eyes. It was clear he was sleeping before you walked up. No coming close to the rat. He appears to have fallen asleep again. 1,000 rats in a cell. You guess the rat gang industrials didn't get away with it either when you were all arrested. Oh, they're not gonna be happy. Psst, Leximan! How are you holding up? Don't worry about us. This is just how, like old times, right? Right, there's a crowbar buried in the yard, and there's a rumor a goblin had a wooden spoon in the workroom, if that helps. That does help, thank you. You come across a group of wizards muttering quietly to one another. You barely make out a few of the words they're saying. What if we blow a hole in the wall with a fireball? That'd be a really good idea if we had magic. Gotta lose the jewelry or gonna get anywhere with the plan. A deadly lightning bolt work. Oh my god. Okay. That's going poorly. Let's check the workroom. Oh. Can I check here? No. Okay, let's just try every cell. A goblin hears wielding a... What is that? Ain't nothing to see here, not unless you wanna get scorched. Good heavens. Is that a flamethrower? Oh, it's Amantine. Didn't even recognize him. Thank goodness, Leximan. I don't know what's going on, but my cellmate seems to be dead. Both turn and look at the witch lying on the floor, staring at the ceiling. She twitches and mutters something about beans. Right, we'll never mind that. Please tell me there's a plan. Cell 3F. I'll be right there. Okay. Is that Ressa? Oh yeah. Phew! I heard someone shouting earlier about a spat-shaped wizard going crazy with a rock, and I got a little worried. That is me. Do you think we'll ever get out of here? They don't even have coffee, and I miss my rats. That's why you're here. There's an escape plan. Okay, whatever it is, I'm sure it'll work out in the end. I'll meet you there, okay? And I'm just missing Sparks now. Is that their hat? You come across a lonesome wizard hat. Wear your collar. Not sure what's going on here, but I think the guards changed that hat up for good reason. Where's Sparks? You know, if you just let me cast magic, I could mop this floor 100 times over. Looks like there's a large vent connected to some sort of system. We need something to pop the vent open. Aye, not closer, you horrible wizard. Behind me is our most dangerous prisoner. I wouldn't even set them loose on any of you horrible wizards. Go on, get. Oh, okay. This goblin guy's looks absolutely stuffed with food. Ugh, nothing to see here. Never read Warden gives biscuit session. Where's that's Sparks. Oh, here we go. This is ridiculous, Leximan. They said I'm supposed to have a cellmate, but I can't find them anywhere. So angry I could just blow something up, but I can't. No magic stuff. Sucks. Good an idea. Sign me up. I'll be right there. Okay. We've got everyone then. So this is everyone. That's what I just said. Great to meet you. You all look like you have a varied set of skills. I would have if not for these collars. I've realized something though. Leximan's lexicon should work even with his collar on. Anti-magic never did anything to him. Wait, what? So what can this lexicon do exactly? What can it do is a better question. You just have to get lucky. If we get in that time, I bet he could blow this entire prison to smithereens. What? This changes everything. We have to get back this lexicon. Luckily, I know where it is. The confiscation room, where it is located above the anti-magic Crawford's place. We just need to come up with a plan together. Okay. Hours and days pass. You and your friends scope out the prison for information, vulnerabilities, weaknesses. Till you gather again in secret, your plan is ready for motion. Okay, let's go over everything one last time. We need to make a disguise of a repairman so we can turn off the power. When it's off, we can sneak into the confiscation room and open it from the inside. To pull this off, we'll need to kidnap the real repairman. We'll also need to know what they look like. Step 1, we steal a digging tool from the workshop. Step 2, we dig a hole in the yard to hide the real repairman in for later. Wait. Are we saying we're gonna bury a whole ass person? Because that is less than ideal is the word I would be looking for here. Step 3, we break into the documentation room to get information about the repairman. Step 4, we use the laundry room to help us make a disguise. After those 4 things are done, we'll gather back here in cell 3F and get ready for phase 2. And there it is. I've narrowed so many accomplices. I hope everyone is pleased. Sure not a wizard? You gotta be a wizard to come with a plan as smart as this. I thank you. It's just experience, really. Thank me when this works. Let's get started. Oh, thank God they're written it down. I was real worried they were not gonna. And pass the shovel and making a hole. I admit I didn't, I'd already forgotten everything. Okay, a digging tool. My cat is in front of my screen. Move, little Daisy. So somewhere here must be a shovel. Maybe under one of the many tables. Or I'm just destroying everything for fun. Also possible. Okay, I think I just destroyed everything for fun. Please. Little rapscallion of a kitty. think that's a canteen. Oh, that's a kitchen. Okay. I think here. Oh, workshop here. Leximan! Leximan. There's a sleeping guard over here in the way of our newfound contraband. Help me clobber him. Okay. You're thankful this guard is so terrible at their job and is apparently deaf. They haven't been woken up by massive screaming. Ready? Let's go! You and Masses both creep forward, peeking in at the sleeping workshop guard. Alright, Puny. Leave taking this guy out to me. This will be an easy job, in and out. I'll start by going in with a blunt weapon. Something that'll knock him out. Something that'll work, okay? A blunt weapon. Here's the rock sock. The trusty sock mace you learned from Sninks now becomes a weapon of mass destruction in Master's hand. Hey, this is just like my old flail. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Done off her vicious boss fight patterns, the sleeping guard wakes up to an onslaught of quick time events and scream when attacked. Try as he might, he eventually gets knocked out. Shake your head scholarly. Should have dodged. Heh, pretty good, huh? Now we can help ourselves to all the stuff in the workshop. Guards, somebody come quick. What? I was sure he was knocked out for good. Leximan, you got something that we can use to shut this guy up? I've got sock. Yen masters a pair of socks. She quickly shoves them in the guard's mouth like a gag, so he puts a sock in it. That ought to sort it, eh? The two of you continue your pillaging of the workshop. Damn, there are all sorts of metal tools we can use, but they'll get triggered by the metal detectors. The best we have is this wooden spoon. Hope it's enough for the plan to work. I'll regroup with Snink and hold down the fort. We'll deal with the gag guard too, I guess. See ya! Wooden spoon obtained. The escape plan continues. Great success, I would say. So we have a spoon. Yippee. Now off to the yard. Leximan, the document you steal is right through here. Prisoners aren't really supposed to go in there. Make sure you have a good amount of time ready before we tackle this one. Going to be tough. It's later. Let's make a yard hole first. Ressa, can you help? Down here. This is where I start digging the hole. Oh, perfect. Ready to go? Let's do this. This dirt doesn't look too tough. Do you have anything to dig through it? Oh, I've got a wooden spoon. Lucky for the two of you, you got just the thing in the workshop. Passing a spoon to Ressa, the two of you rapidly begin to dig while nobody's looking. Ah, manual labor's the worst. Stuff is to escape. However, as you're digging, a goblin guard begins to wander over from the distance. Oi, oi, oi! You horrible pair of rotbags. What you hodling over there for? Drop your wizard card? Awful timing. Leximan, quickly, think of some way to distract him. I'm going to keep digging. Rock sock. What? What are you showing me that for? Suspicious guard begins to inch closer to you across the yard. We think of some way to distract him. Socks. Oh, okay. He doesn't like that at all. How about this rock? Okay, he doesn't like it. How about this spoon? In response, you proudly show the guard the dirt-covered spoon you've just been digging with. What? You've been digging holes? Are you some kind of idiot wizard? Come on, you two are going to solitary for a bit. No! You and Ressa spent some time in detention together. You just stay there. You return back into the yard. Oh well. There we go. This dirt doesn't look too tough. We'll have anything to dig through. Okay, yes. Is the guy gonna show up again? God damn. Okay. Yep, here he is. Okay, what if... Can I, like, catapult the rock? With the spoon? No. Can I... sock spoon him? Wait. I showed him... this? I showed him... both? I showed him the... What else could I possibly show him? About all three? I think I'll so distract. But that's all I can do. I've tried every combination. I'm really not sure. Because I've tried the socks only, I've tried the rock only, I've tried the spoon only, I've tried spoon and rock, I've tried spoon and sock, and I've tried this shoe. Gonna try again. I wonder if the order matters. No, it doesn't seem to. I really don't know. Maybe if he... Can he inch close enough to like fall into the hole? What happens if I do this? Okay, maybe I need something new. Let's break into admin. Or maybe I can talk to people. As I approach, he doesn't make eye contact. Instead, he turns away. When you get close enough, he speaks up in a low and dangerous tone. Hey, you're looking for some plants? You watch as he flicks open his jacket. Inside a clipping of various ordinary plants. You're not sure if you need any dandelions at the moment, so you quietly leave. A group of tough-looking prisoners, once mages, now hardened by the scars, await in hard attack of super prison. One of the members slowly turns to you. We've seen you hang around those MPD folks. Better get out of here before we knock your block off, snitch. The madness. She nicked me, and then the judge sent me here. So you better get out of my sight. Oh, okay. Yay! I'm playing footy. Oh my god, I am the best footballer. Ah! Hey! I'm currently being punished for kicking Gabe in the shin, and last thing I did is you kicked me as well, alright? Sorry, football. Wait, what's that in the corner? You boot the final ball into the back of the net, and the spectating prisoners go wild. New moment of celebration, a guard runs up and gives you a red card. Getting out of here, being a wizard is against the rules. Realizing your error, you leave the pitch in shame, having broken the second cardinal rule of football. No wizards. You've done it the right card in your hand. Wait, you're not supposed to give those... They're not actually supposed to give those to you, are they? Listen to authoritative power. Maybe you can use it somehow. Ooh. That might actually help a lot with this guy. You dig the soft dirt, revealing a cleverly concealed entrance to a small dirt tunnel. Yo, who are these people? Looks like you've stumbled into a rotten goblin gamer den. A trio of wild goblins turned from that giant TV screen to stare at you awkwardly. Yeah, want to shut the tunnel? Just like getting in. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, I just realized she was gonna give me a hint anyway. But I did it all by myself, like a grown-up. Okay. So, let's stick with this. So sleepy. Using the red card you just found, you blow a whistle and show it at the suspicious goblin. Get off the yard. Hanging his head, he grumbles as he shuffles off. Your instructions seem to work. Scarred leaves you Ressa digs rapidly. Who the hell is a rigger? Coming to a stop. As the guard leaves view, Ressa digs rapidly, coming to a stop as she hits into some compacted dirt with a clink. Ooh. Oh no! The dirt here is really hard to dig, and it isn't quite deep enough. Leximan, do you have anything we can use to soften the dirt up? No. I'll go look for it. Maybe like water? Like, can I take this with me? This is just plain boiling water. Oh no, sorry, it has a little salt in it. When the ghost pepper is processed by an alchemist, you get something called some doom extract. You then bathe a chili seed in doom extract for 4 to 6 hours. When it grows, it'll grow into a doom chili. Not the most excruciatingly painful things to eat in the entire world. However, if you're a true cooking master, you can bring out a tasty sweetness like eating cotton candy. The more you know. Following a mysterious yet irresistible scent, your nose leads you to a pair of massive steaming pots. Peering into one of them, your eyes widen in awe as you stare into a swirling vortex of beans. They move slowly as if following some unseen current, churning in the depths. Not hesitating, you reach into the pot with your bare hands and scoop a hefty serving into your pocket with a wet squelching sound. Oh. I'm not sure if these can soften the ground, but I'll certainly try. My cat's going absolutely mental in the background trying to catch her own tail. Okay, anything... Do I need to do it from the start? Okay. You pull a handful of trusty beans, eating them in front of a mortified Ressa as you come up with your master plan. We just need to get through this layer of dirt. If you don't have anything to dig through it, maybe we should do it later. Okay, so... That didn't help. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do this. Oops. What's your hint? Uh-huh. I did that. Okay, nothing new. What are the colors around these rocks? Kinky rocks. Okay, that's the admin room. The workshop I've already bidded. Maybe here. There's a washing room. That looks perfect. Maybe some fabric softener or something. What am I doing? How to wash. Step 1. Add water, refill is needed. Add soap, refill is needed. And then throw dirty laundry in cauldron. And then laundry soaks for too long, add more soap and water. Warden Gabe approved method. So, water is first. So wait, water, soap, dirt, laundry. Water, soap, laundry. Water, soap, laundry. Okay, so now I'm just doing laundry. I'm getting clean clothes out of this, but I don't think that's... I just want a fabric softener to try and soften up that dirt. Okay, I've done a bunch of laundry. Nice, I guess. Maybe here. This looks like an infirmary. A guest book for people who have been patients in the infirmary. Why doesn't an infirmary have a guest book? Oh, wow. Snink is here a lot. It's kind of sad. Aww. There's a jar here filled with leeches, traditional goblin medicine. This medicine book details a lot of different ways for curing ailments. Every single cure involves demonic leeches. It's a bit brutal. Looks like there's a large vent that's connected to some sort of system. We need something to pop it open with. Comfy bed. Hop on Leximan. The bed shakes and screeches as you try to get on it. Oi, can't you see I'm hurt here? Bleeding muppet. People like you were jumping on mattresses like me, I swear. Sorry, bed. I did not realize the error of my ways. Daisy. Daisy, little baby. I noticed written on the chalkboard here for the goblin guards. She's biting me. The laundry room is an absolute state, you dolls. Get a prisoner to sort it out. I have done that accidentally. Okay. How can I soften the hole? maybe admin room. I'll check the... Yes. Can I take this? Time to mop. Your hand clasps around the broom of power and your eyes are light with lightning. It's finally time. Oh, okay. What am I doing? I don't see anything that needs mopping. Oh, I see! It's these... Okay. I understand. Seize, you dirty bastards! Dirty! Filthy! Filthy! Filthy degenerates! You filthy degenerates! Seize! Seize! Filthy! 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 Oh my god, filthmongers! What's wrong with them? You! Don't be a filthmonger! Huffing and puffing, the final lunch course leaves the canteen. You have survived food time. Raising your up in victory, you can't help but expect some kind of reward for your hard work. Glancing around unexpectedly, you begin eyeing up the bucket of water left behind. Okay. Dirty mop water. That will do. Okay. Well done, that's kind of perfect. That should let me soften up the hole. Okay, let's try this. Huh? We just need to get through this first layer of dirt. If you don't have anything to dig through it, maybe we should do this later. Oh, the first layer of dirt. Okay, hold on. Okay. This one was the red card. Then the hard layer. So the water. Spread water onto the dirt, which softens it, but doesn't look like Ressa can dig alone. The dig soon becomes compact again. When we need something, we can use this dirt up when we dig. Okay. Okay, we can do the spoon and the water. Okay. It's a slow process, but with you and Ressa digging, it becomes just big enough to fit a certain kidnap repairman. There, that ought to do it. Good work, Leximan. I'll hide the hole and return to Snink. Okay. Let's break into admin. Now, this is the part I'm most worried about. Something catches your eye. As you pass by the pile of rocks and dirt, you'd shifted by digging. That hole was Ressa. You spot something shining in the rubble. Embedded in a large rock and sticking out is some sort of metal rod or tool. As if beckoned to it by some unseen force, you approach the rock, plant your foot atop it, grasp the tool and pull. Swing! To your surprise, it slides free with ease. A holy golden light shimmers down momentarily as you claim the legendary crowbar in the stone. Ba-da-da-da-da! Crowbar! Guts! Okay, that hopefully helps. I'm not sure what I need it for, but you know, we'll find out. So, admin room next. How did I make it over here when I'm always in the cell block? Well, that would be a secret cobalt technique I would never just give away. Anyway, don't forget to make sure you've got a good amount of items before we tackle this one. We do have like quite a bunch, I think. Oh, yeah. Let's go. It's time to steal that document, eh? Alright, follow my lead. With Snink's expert guidance, you wait until the guard's shift change before slipping inside while no one is looking. Peering about the forbidden room, you find towering stacks of paper and binders everywhere. Fortunately, Snink seems to know what you're looking for. Leading you over to a glass cabinet filled with documents, the two of you get in position. I suppose the first step is to get these glass doors open. Simple bit of lock disarming, but we don't want to leave any fingerprints. Say, do you have anything we could use to not leave fingerprints? Want to be very gentle here. I've got... Oh, that's a rock. Socks. Sliding a pair of socks over Snake's hands, this actually makes perfect sense. They can use them like gloves. Perfect. They begin to disarm the bleep, bleep, bleep. A sudden alarm sounds around the room. Well, I take full responsibility. We're dead. Now it's time for the punishment. What am I saying? Maybe we have time to disable it somehow before anyone notices. It's an electronic-based device. I don't know if you know what electricity is, but if you do, try something that might fry it. With a crowbar. Okay, that doesn't seem to work. To fry, I can put water on it. Thinking quickly, you pour fluids on the electronic locks, which cause them to zap, crackle, and malfunction. Oh, thank goodness, your brain works levels beyond my own, Leximan. Stand there, gormlessly, making a noise equivalent to a microwave, humming as drool drips from your mouth. Now let's see here. Document we're looking for is... Snake flicks through paperwork at lightning speed for stopping at a folder containing all the super prison employees. Here, now we can see what the repairman looks like, so we can make a disguise. We'll just steal his photo. What a fantastic mustache. The guards will be here soon. I think they'll notice if it's missing. We need something to replace it, something photo-like. All I have is this red card. Sliding in the red card is the perfect size. Very good, it's you think they'll question why it's just red? Me neither, these guards are stupid. Let's get out of here. Awesome, okay. Scampering away, the two of you take a look at the photo. Fairly burly looking man with a mustache. There's a problem. We need to disguise as the repairman as part of the plan, but the one of us has a mustache. However, I believe I've seen a man with a particularly splendid mustache. As new inmates, people simply call Chef. Alright, of course you know him. He was in the kitchen. Okay, let's go there. Get it unlocked, see if you can convince him to play the part. After you're done, head to the laundry room to conclude the disguise. But Chef in the kitchen first, good luck. Okay, easy peasy. Surely Chef will help us. Surely. No, here's the kitchen. Over here, Leximan. Zing told me to help you out with the disguise. Let me see the photo. So we're gonna need a mustache, aren't we? I'm sure Chef over there can help us with that one. Hello, Chef. What a wonderful mustache you have. Before your very eyes, Chef stands. Hey, Chef, can we borrow your mustache? Oh ho ho, a fine jest, I hope. Yes, jest. I could lend you a special cream to aid with your quest, but first. Oh god, I think the encounter start thing is happening. Oh, why is this knife flying? Oh, come on, Chef, just give us the mustache cream already so we can escape. You think such power is handed out for free? Perilous as the situation is, the masses must still be fed no matter the situation. You put beans in a pot and sparks heat them on the stove, sadly without magic. We call this one struggle meal of the ancients. That is a struggle meal. What do you think? Rustic, humble, bold even. You have proved yourself to be worthy of my first task. What's that then? We're going to bake the inmates a pie, but not just any. A pie that shall transcend their strength for when the inevitable riot begins. I'm not sure if you should be saying that in capital letters. The gods might hear you. Ah yes, good thinking. Now, the first step is rolling the dough. Can you manage that with your tools? Crowbar. The handle proves to be good at rolling the dough up, but it's so much work for you to do alone. Being a chef is a tough job. Don't just have me stand there like a lemon. Hand me a tool too so I can get to work. I have muscles on my muscles, promise. You can have a spoon. Oh, hold on. I need to use both at the same time. Okay, hold on. Grabbing the two tools, you and Sparks get to work into a dough rolling frenzy. Incredibly tough work. By the end of it, you're both sweating. Spar with dough and your arms are significantly stronger than before as you grin at each other. Can we get like some muscles? That'd be really nice. Ha! Leximan are the most masterful cooking dough in the land. How's that for you, Chef? Excellent work. To see such budding chef work between two allies brings a tear to my eye. One task remains. We must add 2 special ingredients which induce strength. No, this will not do. Focus! Strength. What does that mean? 2 ingredients that induce strength. I might just not have them. Let me think about this. So, okay, just figure out my process of elimination because I tried literally everything else. Perfect. Beans are protein and rocks are character. Sure, that makes sense, I guess. Take my prize massage cream. You've earned it. Thank you, chef. Massage cream. How? Now only to make the disguise. That settles that. Go meet Super Elementine in the laundry room to finish up disguise. I'm heading back listening. Alright. Oh, I got an achievement for getting all the items in the super prison. That kinda answers the question of, is there anything else? Laundry room should be done here, I think. Yeah. Here we are. Right, let's take a look at this photo. So the repairman has a mustache, and quite a majestic one too. Alright, we'll have to work with what we got. Let's finish this. You and Elementine arranged the laundry, coming up with the base of a convincing outfit. But still, something isn't right. Judging by the photo, we're missing some important details. The man is pictured as a mustache. How are we gonna do that? Okay, mustache cream. Whoa, you literally have some cream for it. Good. Please don't make me wear that. Please don't make me wear that. Please don't make me wear that. Well, that's one problem fixed. The next problem is the white card attached to the jacket. I believe it's some kind of idea, but it's hard to tell by the photo. Do you have to wait to make some kind of white card? Okay. So I have a red card. I could put it in a sock. Something square and colorless. No, we can't attach that to a jacket. Whoever's wearing the disguise will look like a fool. Can I wash the card? Hold on. Because I have all the items. Wait, can I like... Okay, lazy. I don't know how to put inventory. Okay, let's try again. I thought maybe I could like wash the car or something, but apparently not. Okay, let's start the mustache cream first. Can we cover the card in cream? No. Can we wash the card? Taking the trusty red card, you wash its color in order to return it to white. Then you clip it to the jacket, and Elementine uses a stolen pen to copy the text of the repairman's ID with his elegant handwriting skills. Excellent thinking. But I thought fraud is such a good team-building exercise. Final issue. The socks are long and orange, and we don't have any orange socks. I know it doesn't seem important, but as a man with eye for detail, this could be critical. I see you have some socks already, but those are grey. Do you have any way to get orange socks? Put them in the beans. Waddling up to the great laundry pot, you fiendishly pour beans inside of it. Then you throw it in the socks. Egads! Leximan, you hideous goblin! What are you? However, the socks begin to be dyed orange by the orange bean juice. Valentine begins to see the method behind your madness. That's both equally disgusting and impressive. There you have it, orange socks. That case says just about everything. Please don't make me wear this. I'm allergic to beans. I'd die. Fair enough. Yay! Okay. Maybe we can escape now. Should be able to head back to Snink's cell with everyone when you're ready. We'll begin the plan for real. I'm nervous, but now's the time. We'll get on you home. Okay, no problem. We did it, everyone! Phase 1 of the plan is complete. Seeing as the repairman we made the disguise for is arriving today, we're going to have to move quicker than I'd like. Time to move on to phase 2. Man, I forgot there's 2 phases. Me too. Breaking out of prison is far more complicated than our cells reclaim. Step 1, we make a big distraction that brings over the guards. Step 2, during the distraction, we sabotage the workshop and we'll bring over the repairman. Step 3, we have someone kidnap the repairman and hide them in the hole we dug. Step 4, we have someone impersonate the repairman to open up the power room. Step 5, we sneak someone else into the power room. We'll quickly destroy the wiring. Step 6, with the power destroyed, we'll have someone sneak in the confiscation room and open it for Leximan. For that, Leximan should be able to disable the anti-magic core with his lexicon. There, enough chaos should break out for us to find our way out. God, this is so complicated. Let's decide who's doing what. Okay, I get the lexicon. So Elementine, oh, this is hard to read. Okay, they're charismatic and fashionable, but they skipped arm day and have a fear of stun batons. Oh, they don't want to read it though. Genetically fireproof, extremely angry, small, huntable. So they are very distracting. Inconspicuous and crafty, greasily and socially awkward. They can sneak. Arms like logs, tough as wolves, utterly clueless, polite and decent. Barbaric strength, passionate, very violent. Oh, actually. Master of stealth, sneak. Okay. Like this? Maybe. Okay. Distraction. Time puts his insufferable talent for charming people to good use. Short while later, he somehow managed to form his own fan club again. His little groupie swarmed the halls outside the workshop, distracting the guards for long enough for the next phase of the plan to commence. Hold on a minute. Some of the guards are part of his fan club. Is that allowed? Anyway. Stage 2. Sabotage the workshop. Jonko takes a deep breath and steels himself. For performing the sabotage goes against all of his trainings and force of the law, his shining morals, his respect for well-crafted rectangular objects. But he managed to trick himself into believing the machines are guilty of littering. His eyes go red with rage. He immediately suplexes them all to scrap. Justice served! Good job, Jonko. Kidnapping the repairman. Here he comes. The repairman walks into the workshop, scratching his head at the sign of absolute decimation. Mask charges from the shadows with a hearty battle cry and clobbers the repairman over the head with a shoe, knocking him out cold. Fortunately for her, subtlety is not her expertise. The noise from her method quickly draws an emergency response from the guard, resulting in a massive fight and a prison lockdown. It lasts an impressive amount of time before she's arrested. Okay, but she gets arrested. Okay. Let's try... Oh no, it deleted everything. Okay. So, you did a good job at that. Maybe she can sabotage and he can kidnap. But he's too polite, I think. Maybe like this? Kidnap the repairman. Let's try this. So Elementine in first was fine, and Jonko was fine too. But let's try switching him. Elementine I'm pretty confident about because he's doing a great old job. Okay, let's see. So that's fine. So Masters rushes in the workshop with brutal efficiency, beginning to tearing the machines apart with her bare hands. Gets a bit carried away, smashing heaps of metal into one another, till all that left is a towering metal statue of Elementine in a majestic pose. Luscious. Okay, that worked. Here he comes. The repairman walks into the workshop, scratching his head. Spax rushes out, shouting incomprehensibly with wrath as she goes for a takedown. The repairman turns at the ruckus Spax is making, sees her coming, and pretty casually shoves her over while she screeches and writhes on the floor. The guards are promptly called. It seems Spark is the only one who got kidnapped instead. Okay, so... Oh no. Why did that trigger? In an absolutely incredible turn of event, no one shows up to the very first part. You know you've got to make a distraction, right? Just checking because wow, talk about failing at the first hurdle. That's not what I wanted. I was just spam clicking. Okay, Elementine here. So both of them were okay with the sabotage. Maybe Sparks can sabotage. No, maybe... What if... But I don't think Jonko will be very good at the... Who's good at kidnapping? Ressa seems like she'd be pretty bad at it. That just doesn't seem right, you know? We'll try, but I don't have a good feeling about this. Okay. So, Elementine is fine. So, Masters does a good job. Okay. Here he comes, okay? It's Ressa's time to shine. She creeps from the shadows with a rag soaked in a mixture of chemicals she smuggled out of the laundry room. Clamping the rag over the repairman's face, he rapidly falls in a deep sleep and is dragged away with some help. Oh, nice! Good job, Ressa! Impersonating. Junko puts on slightly tight repairman clothes, then grows a magnificent mustache with chef's mustache cream. Wow, what a mustache. Despite not looking particularly similar, Junko's natural and friendly demeanor instantly puts the guards at ease as he strolls into the restricted electrical closet. Junko fits the role so perfectly, you have to wonder whether he was a repairman in his past. Didn't he see something about plumbing? Either way, Junko paves the way for the next person to perform that part by sneaking themselves into a crate. Surprisingly smooth for the brickhead himself. Yeah, wasn't that my idea, mate? Okay, the wiring. Sparks grins as she sizes up the array of electrical wiring before her. If it's one thing she knows, it's destruction. Having already done her homework on how to dismantle this thing without triggering the alarms, she begins carefully applying some stone lighter fluid, and the flames of her hair to melt a fine array in the right places. So confirming whoosh, a son of the electrical panel shuts down. Good job, Sparks. Sparks smiles to herself gladly, happy to have used her skills for good for once. Sneaking. Now that the laser grid is down, the corridor to confiscation is accessible. All that remains in your way is a desk, manned by a particularly alert-looking guard. Not that this is a problem for Snink, who creeps along the ceiling in the shadows like a creature of the night. Absolutely no traces left behind as he sneaks through the confiscation vault, pausing only to steal a cookie that the guard had sitting on the side. Short time, Snink pops open an air vent to allow Leximan and the gang to climb straight into the vault. Quite chuffed with that performance. Good job! The plan has succeeded! Yay! Got the lexicon back. Good job, team. There it is. Go on, Leximan. Reclaim your power. Become whole again. The lexicon feels heavy with power in your hands. That moment of satisfaction when you put the final part of a puzzle into place. This feels right. After all, you're the master of this book. Yay! Uh-oh, there's a guy. Suddenly, phasing into existence around the corner is a gelatinous form of Warden Gibb. Ha! Caught you in the act. Wait, what's that in your hands? Warden Gibb's eyes go wide in sudden realization. He begins to turn around. The world enters slow motion as you grip the lexicon and release the power within it. Time to teach the Warden a lesson. Let's go! Okay. Oh my god, why is he like this? The slow motion slur Gibb moans a few words. Hey, hold it right there! To move a muscle! Slap. You look right up to the Warden. Raising one hand with the power of all the lexicon's might, you deliver a powerful and hearty slap. Good work, he looks stunned. Why are you raising the lexicon? You proceed to slap Gibb with the lexicon. A lot! That can't be good for the spine of the book. Think he'll be out of it for a while. Good job, Leximan. With Warden Gibb out of the way, it's time to get out of here. Leximan, we should find the magical core and break it so we can get out using our magic. Yes, it's nearby. The lore below you beckons. Okay. Where is it? Here. I would highly advise against releasing all these wizards. The core inside, crowbar and lexicon handler. Do as you will. The hum of the MAG runic generator fills you with unease. This is it. This is the magical device that's been draining all the magic away from the dangerous mages here. It's time for your role in this plan. Break it, everyone will be free again. Okay. Break. You're here to break this stupid thing, right? Writing the word into your lexicon caused the entire room to rumble. Power flows from the page to your hand, like every anime hero of legend. Raising up your glowing fist, you give the mightiest of blows to the magical ward. Shatters and cracks, sparks flying from its plastic exterior. Those are pretty damn good. The generator sputters. Its defensive wards flicker briefly. The generator is on its last legs. I could tear sputter. What does that do? Sputter, freed, speed. Freedom! Freedom! The powerful word flatters from your book, an array of golden light. Humanity longs to be free to explore, to wonder, and to make art. Magic is the greatest expression of art. Let it be free. The word shatters all chains binding the wizardly magic to the core. This is great. Bravo. The core is exposed. But is it supposed to do that? Oh no. Oh no. Seal. Power. Power. You channel more power into the core, because why not? The core begins to glow more and more. It was designed to contain magic, but only with the aid of its wards. Without them, it's going to explode. The core splinters, and the trapped magic of every wizard on the island pours out. No, I won't let such a catastrophe happen. Succeed, or we'll never be free from this time loop. Okay, am I meant to seal it? The word shoots out of the lexicon like two giant hands. They wrestle with the magic of every wizard imprisoned here. The battle rages back and forth as your own brand of magic contends with this literal super explosive before you. At last, there's a great clap. The hands have come together and stopped the magic, being it away into its respective users instead of being blasted into the stratosphere. I can feel the elements returning to me. Me too, I can feel fire in my veins. Let's gorge some idiots. Can we stop by the coffee machine? Masters cracks her knuckles and Junko's eyes glint. Time to break out of prison, magic cup style. Yay! Okay. I was confused by the sealing. I was like, does this mean to seal the power again? Which was not what I wanted. Let's get out of here. Go, 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 go. Magic is so good. So powerful. What's the plan now? The guards are coming. We don't have much time. Well, we jump. Jump? Where? The train! The train! It will be here in a second. Here, it comes. Everyone go! Jump! Aye, why did I think this would be cool? This is awful! I'm being blown away! I gotcha. Ressa! Oh lord, there's a tunnel ahead. Rah! Get in. Oh my god. Everyone gasps and pants, catching their breath. Can't believe it actually worked. We jumped onto a moving train. We're a genius, Snake. So how did you know we'd survive the fall? Because fall damage is cringe. Okay, Snake. Also said everyone survived falling out of Burning Wizard Tower, so I figured you're kind of resilient. Fair enough. Now, as much as I'd like to celebrate, we're still not done with this yet. As it stands, this train is going to whiz right past our destination. We need to get our way to the engine room and take control peacefully. Thankfully, this should be easy. Hey, what's this? Emmentine draws everyone's attention to a large sign displayed inside the train carriage. Annual Bounty Celebration Dinner. Come and share your stories of smashing wizards and keeping the peace with a luxury railway buffet. Oh no. What's wrong with the bounty hunters? They're pretty nice people. Share a pint with. Nice people? With all due respect, officer, you dolt. These are the ruthless, high-paid bounty hunters who use anything to catch wizards, and that includes magic. Oh no. This could not be further from the intended plan. But we're going to have to make do. We don't have enough time to make any disguises, and sneaking is just slow. We're just gonna have to go straight through, no matter what it takes. Straight through? Is that really possible? I suppose there's no other choice. Besides, Sparks and I can help with our magic now, and Leximan has a lexicon. Yes, however experienced these bounty hunters think they are. All that means not in the face of Lexicon's unpredictability. We'll offer some muscle where we can. Guess you just gotta go for it. Lead the way, Bean Man. Bean Man. Act 3, Escape a Super Prison. Nice. There's a loud explosion and the train rumbles. What now? Another loud rumbles comes the next car. Uh-oh. I would love to save somewhere. Rushing into the next cart, you're met with a startling sight. A frail-robed wizard chants the same name over and over, the cart becoming unstable. Wait, that word is chanting. It can't be. Zubagat, 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 Zubagat. Sounds like a nice fella. He might have learned that one from Leximan. Prepare yourself, everyone. I kinda wanna wrap up after this chapter, but sorry, what is this? Zubagat squares up to you and challenges you to a dance battle. Let's dance, little sages. Set the stage and show me you can step to my rhythm. He begins to shuffle from side to side amongst the hellfire and burning sigils. Guess that's what we're doing now. I could shimmy. Oh. Come back here. Just remember to put on your wizard dancing shoes first. You also begin to shuffle against the backdrop of the roaring flames. The wiggle of your arms, you begin to set up your own dance. The demon struts his funky stuff. He really starts to break down, shoulders slouching up and his arms by his side. Let's take this up a notch. Show me a dramatic move. I'll burn the place down. Oh no. Ballet. I could spin. That's pretty good, right? Wait, can I flip? Flip, that's pretty wild. Flip. Come here. Flip. Leximan rises up into the air and snaps to a 90-degree angle before again rotating an additional 180. Descending now to complete the final rotation of 90 degrees, accumulating in a total of 360. This is what we do in the business call a flip. And you think Zuba got believed to be sufficiently dramatic. Dramatic enough to make this a challenge. Now let's the hell spin begin. Like some insidious and evil cackling drill, it begins to spin whilst upside down. This rotation is too powerful. He can't stop or match my speed. A tornado of flame will eat right through his carriage. Oh my god. What is that? Can't even read them. Oh my god. I've got gust? Is a gust something? You summon a small blast of wind at Zubagat, but this only makes it more rapidly and out of control. Oh god. I could hatch. Match. Oh, match. That's good. Match his speed. We begin to rotate just as Zubagat did. At this sight, Zubagat roars with glee, impressing us to stop his own spinning. Not bad, not bad at all. It's time I showed you my final move. Zubagat begins to go absolutely insane on the dance floor. You begin to lose your mind at the utter sheer deranged insanity of these filthy moves. Desperate, look to your lexicon. Only a powerful finishing move will possibly stop this catastrophe. V. Lee. Finale. There's no other choice. You begin to levitate in the air yourself. You hit some absolutely disgusting dance on time and space warping as you two dance battle. You dance for what feels like days, but until finally, Zubagat is the one that slows down. He pants, he slows, he breathes, but ultimately, he's defeated. Oh ho, not bad, Leximan. Next time, you won't be so lucky. Incredible. Sat in a giant throne in the middle of the carriage is a bunky shaded figure. He tries to dramatically grab an expensive glass, but because he's wearing a boxing glove, it smashes on the floor. Okay. You know very well who this is. Scrunch Fist, ex-boxing champion, master of fist magic. Oh, he broke the rules of wizard boxing by being too muscular. Now he's one of the most lethal bounty hunters. Bringing up his guard, Scrunch Fist glares at you and goes for a punch straight to your jaw. Shield. Crash. You barely even saw the magic bear appear around you before Scrunchus smashed into tiny pieces. On his back foot, Scrunchus wins back his fist and prepares a powerful uppercut. Ever there's a brief moment, where Scrunchus is open to a counterattack. Now, Leximan, we can lend a hand. Thinking fast, however, you see that Scrunch's belt is anti-magical and will protect him from your spells. You'll need one of your friends who has strong offense to damage Scrunchfist. What's her name? Duskmas. Is that her name? No, that doesn't sound right. It's like Danskmas. No, Mazdus. Okay, hold on. Try again. Mazdus is super strong. Mazdus. Hey, you're not hitting my new friend and suddenly not my to-be husband. I'm seriously not your husband. Rah! Pulling out her signature weapon, Mazdus performs all kinds of crazy reckless attacks against Scrunchfist. Scrunchfist is barely able to defend against her attacks, forced to retreat as Mazdus runs out of breath. Roaring and panting heavily, Scrunchfist begins adopting a defensive stance. They look like they might be easily distracted for a moment, but will viciously counter any attack that comes their way. Smash. Oh, hold on. Smash. You attempt to hit Scrunchus with blunt damage, but he blocks it and then counters you. Oops. So what's supposed to be this blurry? Oh no, okay. I fucked up. Okay, let's do this again. So first was shield. Then it was I already forgot her name again. Mazdas or something? There goes Mazdas. Okay, distracting. Small. Small? Wait, ball. We have field. What about small? Pretty tiny scrunch fist. Okay, this is still very unsettling, and you think he's still strong enough to knock your lights out. Crunch fist is in a distance, but he seems distracted. Can we... ball? Taking advantage of Scrunchfist's moment of distraction, you toss a ball over the other side of the carriage. Some kind of instinct comes over Scrunchfist. He chased the ball, bringing it back with a pleased expression. Hold on, I'm confused. Wasn't he supposed to be a cat person? Oh my gosh. So cute! Rest and Masses shriek in tandem as Scrunchfist stands there proudly. He seems more relaxed. After the distraction engaging the situation, it looks like Scrunchfist no longer wants to fight. He may seem more reasonable before, but is still cautious and on guard. Hunch, yield. Now that Scrunchfist seems to have lost their aggression, you make an offer of peace. In this moment, Scrunchfist looks at you, seeing familiarity in another outcast. Lowering their gloves, Scrunchfist accepts your surrender. All's well that ends well, eh? Okay, that went surprisingly okay. Okay, let's save. So we finished Act 3 and we just started 3.5. Next time let's do 3.5 and 4. And hopefully we'll survive this train. Okay, this was really fun. Thank you so much again to Marvelous for the key to this. If you enjoyed this, please make sure to check out the other parts if you haven't yet. And a new part of this will be online very soon, so make sure to keep an eye on that. Thanks so much and see you soon. Bye bye!